Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I heard Aries. My name is Chelsea and this is the channel where we do all Aries readings. And today we're going to do a morning energy reading for the day of January 26th. So I've been reading, it's still the same day of, it's still Friday. I've been reading some of the comments about when I had the little talk about the religion and the Christianity and things like that. And I wanted to add this as well, and I've said this before. I've said this a few times before. I remember when I went down the rabbit hole of listening to near-death experiences and people who died and crossed on the other side. So many people who came back and said they had a talk with God or spirit or even Jesus and Muhammad, whoever they saw when they were on the side. And, you know, God was like, religion is man-made. Because I think the person had asked him, why do people have wars? Why would you create wars for a religion? And God said, religion is man-made. I did not create that. So man created religion, which is true. Man created religion. And then we use it as a means to kill people. Is that not evil or demonic? Has nothing to do with God, And my faith, I have faith. My faith and my belief in God, in source, and my connection to God has increased since I started my own spiritual journey. Like, you can't tell me there's not a God, because I've seen it. I've seen it in my own life. I've seen it through my own connection to spirit, which is not a man nor a woman, but I've seen it through my life, since I started my own spiritual journey. So I just want to say that too, for people who are confused about where they stand with religion, and whatever. I'm not telling you to give up your religion. When you believe, My son, he believes that he wants to explore Muslim, and I'm like, go for him, go for it. Like, whatever you want, because you have to go through so many different layers of yourself to discover that God is here all along. You don't have to go through any route or any person, pastor, preacher, or whatever to get to God. You don't have to. And I always feel like the loudest voice is always going to come from within. So I just wanted to speak to that too, of people, because I know a lot of people message me about, where does this fall with Christianity? Am I a bad person because I listen to tarot? Well, you're a bad person if you believe you're a bad person. That's how strong our mind is. Our mind is God. Our imagination is God in action. It's creation. So, be careful with what you believe and what you hear and what you always use discernment, because you are God. You are God, right? You have the truth already inside of you. All right, so let's take a look here. This is for Aries. Holy Spirit, spirits, and angels, please allow me to deliver a clear message here for the Aries collective. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Let's take a look here for Aries. What do they need to see today, Spirit? What does Aries need to see today? 2 cards came out. I'm going to read the one on top. But you have Iset, which is surrender. And you have Ayazan, which is miracles. Surrender and allow the miracles to come in. Allow the miracles to flow. Let's take a look here. All right. This is the High Priestess and the element of the bush, goddess of miracles from Haiti. You are a magnet for miracles. You are a miracle. What if you truly allowed yourself to believe all things are possible? Dare to dream bigger. You claim you want miracles, but you take an "I'll believe it when I see it" approach. What if you will see it after you believe it? Law of assumption. Believe that you deserve to be, do, have in the world you want for yourself. You can be your true self, do what awakens your soul, and have your desires. This is life's miracle. If you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. The Goddess Declaration says, my life is full of miracles. My life is full of miracles. So let's take a look here. This is for Aries. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. This is for Aries. My life is full of miracles. Declare that today, Aries. Declare that. Write that in the comment section. My life is full of miracles. You will see it. You don't need to see it. You don't need to, how did it go? You don't need to see it to believe it. Believe it and you will see it. Okay? What do we have here for Aries today? I'm seeing the Nine of Swords, stress, anxiety, worry. The challenge is the Strength card to remove those stress, anxiety, and worries. Fight through them. Have the courage to let them go. Your advice from Spirit is the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. And the outcome here, or in the near future, is the Hierophant. So this kind of piggybacks off of yesterday's message. The Ten of Pentacles came out yesterday, and I'm seeing the Hierophant in the outcome. It's like this. Aries, Nine of Swords energy, stressed out about something, right? Worried about something, allowing yourself not to get a restful night of sleep because of something you're allowing yourself to fear in some way. The Strength card talks about that inner strength, that inner courage to say, I'm not giving in to these thoughts. I'm not giving in to these fear-based thoughts because they rob me of my power and they rob me of any miracles that I could possibly have, right? Because you have to believe the miracle is going to come in, and that's it. You don't have to see it. You just have to know it, really. Not even believe. You have to know that you are blessed and it's going to happen for you. The Seven of Wands says you fight through all of those obstacles and those limiting beliefs or oppositions, right? You fight because you're going to get your generational wealth. You're going to get, what is yours already, your treasure, that is already stored for you in heaven. And when we say that your treasure is stored for you in heaven, that is not a religious thing. That is as above. You hear me say this all the time. So below. As above, so below. What you visualize, what you see in your imagination and creation will come down. Whether you always visualizing and creating the worst possible outcome for you through stress, fear, and anxiety will come down. That is the heaven that you are creating for yourself. But if you spend visualization and daydreams, and more say, I don't want to say daydreams because daydreams is idle visions. It's not bad to daydream. People have created and manifested through daydream. But the key is to see yourself through, I guess you would say, the first person, right? Where I am looking through my eyes, through my creation, through my visualization, through my imagination. That is the key to having things manifest. A lot of times people see themselves in the third person so you could see yourself doing things. No, you have to operate as yourself through your visualization. So if I'm picking up this card, all I can see is my hand in front of me because I am me in my imagination. That is how you manifest, okay? And so you fight through those negative thoughts, which you see something happening negative, you see it positive. And by the law, if you remember yesterday's reading, by the book, law of attraction, law of assumption, law of giving and receiving, whatever, it has to happen. This doesn't even just talk about societal norms. This also talks about the laws of the universe as well. It has to happen. All right. So they're asking you to surrender to the negative thoughts, the stress, the worry, the anxiety, and allow the miracles to come to you, Aries. All right. So that is what I have for you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.